Hey, hopefully I'm loud enough and you can hear me because I'm cooking in the background. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video because God put something on my heart tonight. I don't know, for whatever reason, randomly, do y'all remember the Pledge of Allegiance back in school? Like, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. That pledge that I think most kids had to say in school in the morning, something like that. But for whatever reason, he put that on my mind, and he kept drawing me to that one part where it'd be like, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, something like that. I haven't said it in a long time, but specifically that one nation under God. He kept making me hang on to that part, and then eventually I reduced it down to him sharing a message to me about, you know, like literally what it would take to make the world a better place on both the micro and macro level. And my thoughts, you know, from my heart to my mind, the idea kept coming to me of that part, one nation under God. But then it was almost like he was sharing with me like one universe under God, and how if we want to see change and things become better, you know, more peaceful, more joy, more love on the planet, it's literally going to come down to us doing, what's that song? Oh, looking at the man in the mirror, taking an individual dive and looking at ourselves and seeing and realizing that we're all coming from him. No matter what you call God, no matter what name you assign to your faith, we're all coming from that same source. And that ultimately everything down here on planet Earth, this entire universe, it was created by some ultimate source, no matter what you call it. And that if we need to remember that. It's for us to hold ourselves accountable and take responsibility for our own mind and thoughts, and stop believing everything that our families teach us, and take the time to remember that and reflect on that, and know that we're all coming from the same source. God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to call it, that ultimate source that created this whole universe, the dinosaurs, all of that, we all come from that source that made the insects, the soil, all that. And that we need to stop allowing our ego, personality, and identity make us literally believe that we're separate, that we're less than or more than another person because of skin color, that this tribal separation, cliquey mentality that's got us warring against each other and all of that. Those are man-made ideas. Those are man-made ideas and beliefs that other humans in history have created, and we've been holding on to that like that's the holy grail, like that's the truth. And that's what's creating all the chaos and conflict that we see right now. And if we want to reverse engineer the chaos and conflict in the world right now on both a personal, individual level, so micro and macro level, we need to remember that specific part of I Pledge of Allegiance, that saying that we used to say when we were in school and stuff. One nation under God, but instead it's one universe under God. We're all belonging to that same God. He don't separate us in rank, category, skin color, tribal, cliquey. No, we're coming from one source, and it's strength in numbers. And we need to sit back and reflect and remember that, and become united, and try to overcome in a united manner. All of us, no matter what you look like or where you're from, come together to try to overcome the toxic mindsets and beliefs that we're all in one way, shape, or form being choked out by, so that there's more peace and harmony. Otherwise, he's like, there's going to be more COVID. You think COVID was bad? It's going to be more of that. It's going to be more global warming, fires. All this stuff is got a lot to do with humanity being out of sync and literally thinking that we're separate, and just it's creating just a whole lot of disharmony in the world, when actually one nation under God, one universe under God. We need to be coming together and trying to debunk all this toxicity that's become part of our personality and a perceived illusion of truth. We need to take a look at it. So I just want to record my thoughts on this. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it, but hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm tired, but I had to get this documented because it was powerful. And so I know it must be some meaning behind it for me and whoever else may see this. Okay, good night. Love ya.